There are two steps to computer-assisted coding. In the first step, ICD-10 codes are determined based on the content of a document. In the second step, an MS-DRG code is determined based on the ICD-10 codes from the previous step, in addition to information about the patient's visit. Let's take a look at how ICD-10 codes are generated. You can click on the Upload button to upload a text document, or copy and paste directly into the text input box, and then click on the Process button. Once the processing is finished, sentences that have ICD-10 code suggestions will be highlighted in blue. Clicking on each of the highlighted sentences will bring up a list of code suggestions for review. You can click on the check mark to add this code to the current selection, or on the red X to hide it. Some codes have optional info icons which indicate there are additional information, such as other codes to exclude or include with this code. You can also click on the magnifier button to perform a code search and explore adjacent codes to use. With partial procedure code suggestions, you must click on the magnifier button and fill in the missing alphanumeric characters before you can add the complete procedure code to the current selection. You can also use the code search and index search to look up and select additional ICD-10 diagnosis and procedure codes. You must select one and only one principal diagnosis code. The same goes for admit diagnosis code. Next, we can proceed to calculate MS-DRG code. First, we need to enter some information about the patient and the hospital visit. In the reference input field, you can enter something to help keep track of this chart later. This field is optional. Next, click on the Admit Date input field to bring up Date Selection window. You can click on the year number to select a different year and month. Clicking on the day will select the date. You can close the date selector window by clicking anywhere outside of it. Next, select a discharge date, then select sex and enter age, as well as discharge code. To calculate MS-DRG, click on the QC/DRG button. Once the MS-DRG is calculated, the result will be displayed. There may be warnings and error messages associated with each code, indicated either by a red or yellow exclamation icon. You can click on the icon to review these messages, make adjustments and corrections to the code selection if needed. Finally, you can download a PDF summary of this coded chart and start coding a new chart.